kids. And it's through this process with formula that I'm going to do this. So for me, formative assessments should be three things. One, they should be timely. Two, they should be actionable. So you should push, confirm, or remediate student learning at any level. And the third thing is it should be personalized, so individualized for those students. And so this is probably a lot of us. You're inundated with paperwork, however you see it, with assessments, formative assessments, IEPs. How do we get rid of all of that so we can spend time with the students, teaching with our families? So this is my strategy, my shift. Spend less time doing that monotonous stuff, all right? But also retain this productivity and effectiveness that I've been doing the whole time, because I want to spend more time with my family, but I want to be a good teacher. So we leverage two of my favorite tools, Google Drawings and Google Forms, and now with Google Forms we tie in spreadsheets, and with spreadsheets we tie in formula to help with this process. Pow. So I'm going to give you like the DIY end result. This is what you're going to get at the end from your class. A spreadsheet, last name, first name, period. That's the formative assessment, all right? And that's the feedback I'm going to give students all in a glance. And if you like working in spreadsheets, you know how easy it is to do this. The first thing, we're going to build the form. Get kids' usernames, allow only one response, and allow them to edit their response, and pay attention to that question at the bottom right. They're not going to fill it out quite yet, but they'll come back to it, the response to the feedback. You're going to pose a question to your class, all right? So for me, math background, y equals 2x plus 1. Kids are going to use a Google drawing to illustrate this, and they're going to submit the published link into that form that we created on the previous slide. It has to be the published link. Right. I created two additional columns, one called image and one called feedback. In the image column, I'm using the image function to pull in that published URL, and I resized the cell to make it work so I can see it. All right, we're going to tackle the feedback in the next slide. So once again, the feedback, it should be actionable. You're going to push the kids to do better stuff, or confirm. I'm not sure if you really know what this is, or remediate. And you can see this kid, they got it right. So I'm going to push them a little bit further to explain, what if this happened? We're going to leverage formula to push these back to the students. So this is just a simple mail merge tool. All right, you can see here I have the published drawing, I have their first name, feedback, and I even plugged in an additional resource, which is just a YouTube video on graphing and slope intercept form. So here's the spreadsheet. Daniel, link to the drawing, there's your feedback. The response to the feedback here, that's the link that's going to go back to the Google form. Remember I said they have to be able to edit their response? So they're going to click on that, edit your response. The kid's going to type in, well, if the y-intercept changes to 3, the graph will shift up 3 units, and it plugs right back into that cell on my spreadsheet in the response to feedback. You're done. You've sent feedback, you've received it. So what do we do next time? Formula's going to make a column called send status. Clear it out. Just hit delete. Pose a new question to your students. They answer it in the same drawing. There's no creating this process all over again. It's a rinse and repeat. They use the same drawing over and over, and they use the same form over and over. I'm working in a spreadsheet, less clicks. That's my time right there, less clicks. So some tips moving forward. Teacher kids shortcuts, for the love of God. All right, Control-D duplicates an object. Have them change the background on a new assessment so you can see if they were absent, it's blue instead of yellow. All right, and do data validation. I do not like reading books, and some kids like to write them. Feel free to use multiple choice. You can get a pulse of your class at an instant by using a chart or graph in a spreadsheet with the multiple choice. And in a Google drawing, you can also take a snapshot. So they don't have to use the tools. They can simply write it out, take a picture, and insert it in. All right, so to recap, is this timely? Same day feedback for an assessment. The next period if you want it, right? Does it push, confirm, and remediate? However much you want them to do, that's what you're going to get, all right? And is it individualized once again with that? However you want to do that, you can individualize it. Contact me, I put a little tutorial there.